it's me, and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, as well as follow me on all my social media accounts down below in the description box. And without further ado, let's get started. So as you guys can tell with the title, I will be doing a get to know me tag today. I haven't filmed one in like 4 years since I started my channel, and because I've gotten so much love on my last story time, thank you guys for that, by the way. There's been tons of new subscribers, so I just want to say hello and get to know you guys a little bit better. So enough of me rambling, let's get right on into this video. Alright, so the first question is, where do I currently live? And I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Next question is, who was my first best friend? And the answer is a girl named Mackenzie and another girl named Selena. We were all like a little clique in first grade, and we've been cool ever since. I haven't been able to get in contact with Selena, but I'm friends with Mackenzie on social media, and we just like each other's pictures here and there. I wish I could see them again, but we're in different states. The next question is, how tall am I? I am still 5'3", 4 years later, and I'm sick of it. Dogs or cats? I prefer dogs. There's 6 that are always in my house, but like, I like cats too. I just feel like they don't need people. Like, they're just too independent for me, and I need something that needs me just as much. Dogs are more dependent on you, so I appreciate that. And if I was to leave the house, I'm pretty sure like a cat is not gonna wait at the door and like cry about me leaving. So, what was the funniest moment throughout high school? My grades. I'm joking. More like my attendance. That was the biggest joke of my high school. I think high school itself was just a joke because I expected it to be like High School Musical, you know, being able to jump up on the table and sing, and instead it was you have 5 minutes to get to class, no talking in the hallways, ISS, you know, depression, all of that, you know, that's what I got instead. Are you in or have you gone to college? No, I never went. I was watching my Get to Know Me tag a couple weeks ago, and I saw it and I was just like, imagine, I really thought that that was going to be my life now, and it's just not. I do plan on going to school at some point. You know, I want to get my degree in psychology and veterinary science, but as of right now, I'm pretty good where I'm at, and going to school would just be a waste of time right now for me. What is your spirit animal and why? I think my spirit animal would have to be a panda at this very moment, like, or a hedgehog. Panda. I think pandas are just so cute, and they're just vibing at all times. Like, you never see pandas beefing, you know? You're wearing perfume, what scent is it? I'm not really big on like perfume and stuff like that. I prefer scents that smell fruity, very, you know, fruity but serious. I like those kinds of scents. The ones that smell like super duper serious, something that you would smell on like a 30-year-old woman. I'm not really into that, and I don't really wear perfume like that. If I'm clean, I smell good, and I leave the house and I still get compliments. So, tea or coffee? I am still a coffee kind of girl. I drink coffee nearly every single day, which is probably not healthy, but yeah. What are my life goals? I'm gonna keep those to myself because I don't want to jinx them, but I do want to be successful, and I do want to have a family of my own. So those are my 2 goals in life. What sports do I play or have I played? Have played. I've ran track, I've played flag football, basketball, and tennis. That's pretty much it in the sports category, but I also danced ballet, jazz, and tap for a good like 2-3 years, I think. Have any books you read changed your life? Yes, actually, I read a book called Unfuck Yourself by Gary Owen Nelson, and it has brought a lot of knowledge to my life, and it really made me think, you know. What is my favorite movie? Favorite movie? Okay. Any movie by Marvel. Like, I'm obsessed with superhero movies, and I love rom-coms. So if I had to pick, it can't just be one. Like top 2 favorite rom-coms, it would have to be The Wedding Planner and then Something Borrowed. Those are my 2 favorite rom-coms. Who are my favorite YouTubers? I don't really watch modern day YouTubers. I kind of stick to old videos that I find of Kingsley or Trey Melvin, Luan Legacy. I think I mentioned them in my last video too. Like, those are just my favorite YouTubers and that's what I like. I'm not really into all the drama based content that is put out today. Do I speak any other languages? Yes, I speak Spanish. Are you single or taken? I am single, but I plan to be taken very soon. What is my dream date? I think if somebody was to buy me a plane ticket to somewhere gorgeous, and let's say it's like Greece, and I just get like a plane ticket in a box with some roses, and that would be like the perfect date, because if we can travel and go somewhere very romantic, you know, I think that would be really cute.
One eternity later.
Ooh, or like a ski trip. Even though like I have no business being in snow, I think going to a cabin while it's snowing is just so, like, I have to do it one day. But I guess if we're talking like basic shit, I think that just something that was like heartfelt. If you did it with mad effort and you really tried to make it about me, like let's say they know I like to paint and they just bought like a bunch of canvases and some paint, and then they said, get dressed, we're going somewhere, and then they took me to the beach and we just painted like all night long. I think that would be really cute. But I don't know. My bad, y'all. I'm using like natural lighting, so if the light looks bad, I'm sorry. What is my go-to hairstyle? I prefer my hair being like this because it can be messy and still be cute. What is my go-to fast food order? When at Chick-fil-A, I get the 8-count nugget meal with a large fry. And that is usually what I eat in a day of me eating out. I don't really eat out anymore, so. What are my morning and evening routines? I work 24/7, but I get up, I go run in the park, and then I read for a little bit, I write a little bit, and then I go get coffee, I come back home, get ready, go to work, come back from work, go to rehearsal, come back from rehearsal, write all night long, edit a YouTube video, and if I can film that night, I will also do that. So it's a very hectic schedule, but it'll all pay off soon. Do I have any bad habits? I bite my nails when I'm anxious, so that's really annoying because I remember, like, I grew my nails out really long, and I bit them all off while I was on this past trip that I'll talk about in another video, but like I was very stressed out and I just bit my whole nail off. I just did my nails last night, but when I have acrylics on, it just helps me not bite my nails. Tell us one thing that we wouldn't know about you. I can sing, and a lot of people in my life that have known me for years don't even know that, so that's a fun fact. What is my favorite Netflix show? It would have to be Big Mouth if we're talking Netflix, as well as Lucifer and what else? Those are like 2 of them. Sorry about my dog, she's barking, she does that. I literally left for 5 seconds and the lighting is like playing around. What was my dream job as a kid? When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a veterinarian, and as I grew older, I realized that you know, entails putting a dog down, and that's just not something that I could ever do. So, you know. What is my coffee order? At Starbucks, I order a caramel frappuccino with tons of espresso and soy milk, and that is my order. Have I ever failed at anything, and what did I learn? Actually, I'm not gonna say I failed. I learned from every single relationship that I was in. Now that I've had to like write about everything, I think that I am somewhat grateful that I had the opportunity to learn from those terrible relationships, because now I know exactly what I want, and that's pretty much it. Who is my celebrity crush? Chris Evans. Chris Evans, we're gonna leave it at that. Chris Evans, I hope one day. Next question. How many countries have I traveled to? Literally only one. I lived in Jamaica for a year, and that's it. I haven't left the country since. Do I have any pets? Show them to us. All right, so this is Rocky and this is Chanel, and they're all weird. They're very odd, but very lovable dogs that are interesting in their own way. I don't see how you can mess up on, like, I don't know what it is, but like not one of them are normal. What are my pet peeves? I hate people who smack when they eat. I hate people who lie for no reason. I hate people who are not punctual or good at managing time. I really hate that, because if you tell me, like, that's how people get cut off in my life. Like, a lot of times it's just been people who cancel plans, because if I make time for you, that's a lot compared to what you are doing, you know? Do I have any weird quirks? I don't really know what a quirk is. Weird things about myself. My humor is very quirky, I think. I think that the things that I do in private to make myself laugh are very odd. Some would say quirky. So that's pretty much it in the quirkiness for me. What is my favorite color? My favorite color right now has to be black, but I love gray, I love white, and I love burnt, like rusty orange. That's been one of my favorites these days, as well as olive green. So those would be like all of my favorite colors. Do I know my personality type? I think I'm a pretty laid back, chill kind of girl, and that's pretty much it. I didn't take a test to figure out what my personality type was. Have I ever been to any concerts or festivals? Which was the most memorable? I'd have to say my first concert, which was a Sean Paul concert when I lived in Jamaica, and I remember it, and it was lit. I loved it. What is one thing you wished people knew about you? I wish people realized that I am a human being and I have feelings, because I think that a lot of people forget that, and that's just a very large conversation that doesn't need to be talked about in a get to know me tag. What social media am I addicted to? Addicted? It would have to be probably Twitter. Like, Twitter right now is my favorite, because I'm not a big fan of TikTok. Instagram keeps adding unnecessary features, and Snapchat, it's like I post and go, and that's pretty much it. What is the biggest struggle that I've overcame? Biggest struggle overcame. A struggle that I've overcame. I'd have to say, like, certain insecurities. Like, there's certain things that maybe 10 years ago would have bothered me about myself, and now I am in love with it. So, who is my role model? I don't have one. So yeah. What is my star sign, and do I relate to it? Yes, I'm a Virgo, and I think that we are very much so what the internet says we are. Amazing people who get shit done. What did the last message you received say? Let's go to it. My friend Jordan saying that she thinks about this video a lot, and it is a TikTok of... You wanna go rob a bank or something? I don't know. That is my best friend for you, thinking about robbing a bank. What is your favorite TV show quote? You've overstepped. When Peter Griffin said it, I think it was the funniest thing ever.
Coffee grounds will be yours. Can I meet the family? You've overstepped. No Christmas.
What TV show are you currently watching? For once, it's a reality show, and I'm watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I think they're a very interesting group of women, and it's been fun watching them. Do I remember my first email address, and was it embarrassing? Yes, I remember my first email address. I was in the library, and my mom made it for me, and I think she put my name as like Julia Adams, and we only made it because I wanted to make a doll online, and you needed an email account for that, and she didn't want it coming to her email. And yeah. When was the last time you embarrassed yourself? I do that every day, but it would have to be, I was with this guy, and I hadn't talked to a guy in like 10 months. And the last dude I talked to, the whole reason why we got along so well is because we're like two head asses, so we just joked around the entire time. But like with this dude, he was the first man that I've ever like talked to, and I can't believe I said this, but like, I don't know what it is. I just get nervous around guys, and I don't know how to talk to them. And I was like, oh my gosh, so when's your birthday? And he was just like, November something. And I was just like, how's that? And like, as soon as I said it, I was just like, God damn it. Like, did I really just say that? Who says that? And then he repeated, he was just like, how's my birthday being in November? And I'm like, yeah, like you're never gonna talk to me again, probably, you know? What was my favorite and worst subject in high school? My favorite subject in high school was science. I liked physics, environmental science, forensic science. Those were like my favorites. And my least favorite was math. I used to love math. I had like really terrible math teachers once I moved to Georgia, and they're all just ass. So I hated math. How would I describe my fashion? My style is versatile. I can dress however, like I have a very good range of style. Alright y'all, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. Follow me on all my social media accounts. This is my Instagram, this is my TikTok, and you guys, same name on Snapchat. And yeah, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.